telehealth, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. It's a beautiful Thursday morning. Hope you're doing well. And how's that new lifestyle you promised yourself? It seems like everybody around us has made a decision to try to eat healthier, to avoid some of the things that are not as healthy for them, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we're going to learn about another thing. Dr. Maya Warren is on the phone. She's the lead food scientist at Pinkberry. We're going to find out about that. It says here it's the original tart frozen yogurt brand from L.A. She's also part of the winning team on the CBS TV show The Amazing Race. Let's find out about this thing called Pinkberry's new handcrafted products. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Warren. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great, Larry. How are you?
Pretty good. Are you in L.A.?
I'm actually in Phoenix. That's where the headquarters is.
Oh, okay.
Arizona.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Phoenix is a nice area. That whole area is a nice area. But this is a nice area, too. It's nice.
You're right. Pinkberry was started back in L.A. in 2005, and it is the original brand of the kind of the reinvented frozen yogurt. If you haven't had it, the original tart is absolutely delicious. But we're not even here to talk about that today.
We're not.
Here to
Okay.
talk all about dairy and dairy-free, vegan-type frozen aerated desserts. And they're delicious.
Dairy-free yogurt.
Dairy-free coconut milk swirl. So it's not necessarily a yogurt. It's a dairy-free aerated dessert. And the reason why I say aerated is because air is pumped into the system just like any other ice cream or frozen yogurt or gelato, anything like that. And with that, we've made a coconut milk swirl product that is dairy-free. And so people are able, maybe if they have an allergen to milk proteins, or they have an issue with lactose, they can't digest it.
Yeah, right.
Instead of not being able to consume the product and kind of have that smile on your face while everyone else around you is consuming the product, now you can sort of have your dessert and eat it too. And if you want a different option, we also have one that's just fruit swirl. It's a no sugar added product, and it's made with it's called tropical mango. It's made with literally just fruit, and no sugars are added to it. All the sugars that you get in that product come from the fruit themselves.
The natural sugars.
It's natural sugars, and so it's like you're walking down the street, you decide to just pick up a mango. Instead of having to peel it, you can just scoop it up and put it into your mouth, and it's a nice frozen, light, kind of but still decadent treat, and they're absolutely, absolutely delicious.
The coconut is supposed to be good for you, right? Speaking about the coconut specifically, I mean, isn't that a good... I mean, they say so many things about coconut water and coconut
oil.
Oil, yeah.
Cook.
Right?
Indeed. You see a lot of people cooking with coconut oil. You'll see, I've actually had friends that say that they eat coconut oil on a daily basis. They'll take a spoonful of it. Yeah. And it keeps them feeling healthier. And I have one friend who's told me that he consumes coconut oil every day, and he has not been sick in years. And so people are definitely living by coconut, and it's not just a great alternative in the dairy field. We can see it everywhere right now. People are drinking the coconut waters, and they're loving it, and they're using that as an option instead of drinking the Gatorades or things like that. And so Pinkberry has tapped into that market, and we're ready to sort of kind of take it by the horns and have people join us on it. And go to your local Pinkberry or go to www.pinkberry.com, and you can find out so much more about it.
Do you know?
It's really, really a delicious product.
I was reading this article about people who are avoiding gluten who are not gluten intolerant. They can handle gluten, but they have used the whole gluten fad, if you will. Mm-hmm. They're using that to their benefit because they're looking for products that say gluten free and avoiding them and noticing that they're losing weight. So my theory is this: it's not that the gluten causes you to get fat. But if they're avoiding foods that have gluten, then chances are those foods have a tendency to get you fat, and it's not really about the gluten. So the gluten labeling, in other words, is helping them pick the right foods, even though they're not gluten intolerant.
Right. It's sort of it can sort of be looked at if you don't have celiac, if you're not intolerant to the gluten itself, and you do choose to become gluten-free, it's sort of kind of a lifestyle change, or maybe like a way of looking at a different kind of diet.
Yeah.
And people may be using it, and they're eating less starchy. Maybe they're eating less starchy type or really carb-heavy
That's what I
products.
think, yeah.
Right, and so basically they're going on maybe a different type of low-carb diet without even calling it that, and they're not having all that heavy starch that's then just turning into sugars, which then can cause people to, of course, gain weight in that sense. And so it can be a healthier lifestyle, but it can also, you got to be kind of cautious in that area, just like you don't want to, consume frozen aerated desserts all day long. You got to have a balance. And so you definitely have to be careful and make sure that, if you do want to eat gluten one day, again, that you don't become intolerant to it because your body hasn't had it and maybe doesn't know how to digest it anymore because you've taken it out of the diet.
Well, when you talk about snacking on the go and things like that, does Pinkberry only have things that are frozen and also need to be refrigerated, or do you also have the products like the coconut swirl and things like that in those sort of like cardboard waxy containers that we see on the shelves?
You will not find Pinkberry on the store shelves like that. This is all, thoughtfully handcrafted products that you will get fresh from the store. And the reason why that is because like the fruit that you're going to top on top of your coconut milk swirl, so say you wanted to put on top of the coconut milk swirl maybe some pineapple and freshly saved almonds and a little sprinkle of coconut shavings on there too. All of that is in the store, and it's not sitting in the product, waiting for you to eat it. It's topped on it when you order it. That pineapple is cut fresh by a worker in the store on a daily basis.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I just went to the website. This looks like really good stuff. I went to pinkberry.com.
It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. And when you go into the store, the stores, it's kind of like, I like to describe it as kind of like the Mac world of the frozen aerated dessert world. Because when you go into the store, it's so clean, it's so pristine, it's so white, it's so welcoming. It kind of makes you want to be like, this is a place to be. And it really is. And the products really do speak for themselves. And so if you haven't had a chance to go out and to go to one of your local Pinkberries, the products really are outstanding. And the coconut milk swirl as well as the Just Fruit swirl are both two products that we've just launched fit right into what Pinkberry stands for, and it really does put a smile on your face.
It looks like there's one location in Ocala that sells it. I'm looking at the map. It says find a store. And I got one little yellow tab that's kind of indicating it. So this is making its way across the country, it sounds like.
It is. We're growing, not even just across the country, but across the world. And so if you're traveling, we actually have quite a few Pinkberries in airports. And so if there's not one in your exact location, you can maybe find them in an airport. For instance, there's Pinkberry in Atlanta. There's Pink in the Atlanta airport. There's Pinkberry in the LA airport. So if you're going through those airports, which are very busy airports, you can find them there.
Really?
Also, if you're just traveling, and they're during they're after the security, so you don't have to worry about not being able to bring it through security. So you can still have it, enjoy your plane ride, and enjoy your delicious swirl.
Well, I'll have to look in the Orlando airport. My son is flying in a couple of weeks, and when I go to go get him or take him back to his plane to depart, then I'll have to look for Pinkberry.
Yeah, Terminal A and Terminal B in Orlando. So it looks like there's two.
It is. I just found it. I just found it at the airport. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And they have the coconut milk swirl. They have the Just Fruit, no sugar added tropical mango. So I encourage everyone to go out and literally get your swirl on and enjoy it. Don't feel guilty about eating it, and allow yourself to indulge in something that's good for you, refreshing, light, and doesn't make you feel bad after eating.
It looks really good. There's a lot of them in South Florida, Robin, in Miami Beach, North Miami, Hallandale Beach.
A day trip.
There's a lot of them.
Day trip for Pinkberry.
There's a lot of them down there.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm up for it.
Go get some Pinkberry. Well, that sounds like fun. Doctor, thank you for being on there with us. So you, as a doctor, you give it the thumbs up. It's healthy, right?
I give it the thumbs up, but it's all in moderation. I would not tell anyone to only drink water and not consume anything else on a daily basis.
That makes
you know what
sense.
I mean? So it's all in moderation. I tell people, do I eat frozen aerated desserts on a daily basis? I do indeed. But I also make sure to balance it with getting in nice nutrients on other aspects of my life as well. I encourage people to go out and try it, and don't just try it, but really indulge in it, and allow that smile to come.
Looks really good, by the way. Go to pinkberry.com and you'll see what I'm talking about. Dr. Maya Warren, thank you so much for being on the air with us. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Good topic.
This was great.
Good topic for a Friday morning. All right, we will take a little break and be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For this Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds. High 80 to 84. Clear to partly cloudy Thursday night, low 62 inland, 68 at the coast. For Friday, clouds and sun. Watch